Hello, Osseo Middle School students. I am so excited. It is the first day of school. I'm really excited to be back with you all and to meet you for the first time today. So just so you know, this video is just a recap of what we went over in our Google Meet today. So if you were in our Google Meet today, you do not need to watch this again. It is the exact same information that we already went over. If you did miss our Google Meet today, this is a great place to look to make up all the information that you did miss. So if we look on the screen here, just a reminder of your daily schedule. So every day this week and next week you will be logging into Schoology and you'll be going to your Google Meet for each class. So be familiar with that schedule on the screen here as well. All right, so today in our Google Meet we went over Schoology, tours, and expectations for my class. And then today's homework assignment will be a Google form. So that'll be due by the end of the day. It's super quick. All right, so I know you weren't on Google Meet today, but just so you know, when you're on Google Meet, we silence our microphones if we are not talking. Cameras are optional, and if you have a question for me, you can just drop it in the chat. All right, so here are some things to expect from English 8 this year. So just a little bit about me. This is my third year in the district, and it's super special because I am an Osseo Senior High alumna. I graduated from Osseo Senior High, and I just love the district, and I had so many great memories here. So being a teacher here is very, very special to me. I've been married for a little over 2 years now. And just some things I like to do. I love to curl up with a good book. I'm obviously a big reader as an English teacher. I also like kayaking at the cabin. And then snuggling with these two little kittens you see in the picture here. I just got them a month ago and they are adorable. A little bit about my family. So on the left is a picture of my beautiful family. My brother on the left goes to Osseo Senior High currently, so if you're Osseo Senior High bound, you might run into him. And then my brother-in-law on the right is an athletic trainer at Maple Grove Senior High. So if you're Maple Grove Senior High bound and you're an athlete, you'll probably run into him. My husband is in the middle there. And then my favorite hobby is photography. I take wedding pictures over the summer and I just love it. Here are some really dorky pictures of me in high school. Very cringeworthy, but I had to share because it's just some good memories. So in the middle there we got Mr. Fleming at prom. Yes, we were dating in high school. Mr. Bolka used to be the band teacher at the senior high. Now he's at the middle school, but I used to be in Mr. Bolka's band class, so he bugs me for that all the time. And then just some other pictures from chemistry and from football games are in the slide too. Just some fun memories at Osseo that I had. All right, so for this trimester, some things you can expect in my class. We read a lot of different genres, including science fiction. I really enjoy science fiction. It gets really weird and there's a bunch of aliens and it's super fun. We read a bunch of short stories. We read Edgar Allan Poe, who is like super creepy murder author. I think you'll really enjoy him. We do some practice with writing and grammar. We do live presentations and speaking, which might be a first for some of you. We do argumentative writing, personal narrative writing, some creative writing, and also class discussions. So I know it looks a little different this year with the distance learning and the hybrid, but these are kind of the key things that we will hit. All right, so we have our Schoology tour now. So my Schoology page looks like this when you get to the updates. So know that on the updates there are a bunch of important things that you need to know on that page. So every day when you come into my class, you should check out the updates just to make sure there's not important information that I posted. At the top there, I have my Google Meet. It will always be there. It will always be the same, so you can find it right there. Okay, this is my materials page. So this is where you'll find all of my videos, all of my assignments, folders, etc. So I have on here my Google Meet at the top again. It will always be at the top. It will always be the same. I also have it right there at the top of the materials page too. So I'm posting my Google Meet link everywhere so that you'll be able to find it. And then we have our weekly folders. So it is week 1, 914 to 918, and so you can look in that week 1 folder for any of your daily materials. On the side here, you should be able to see any homework coming up. So for today, you should be able to see complete this Google form. All right, so when you click on that week 1 folder, this is what it should look like every single time. We have the weekly checklist, the English 8 agenda at the top. This should look very familiar in most of your classes. And then below, we have the daily folders. So in the daily folders, we'll check out what's in those. So in our daily folders, there is always my daily agenda at the top. I also go over it in distance learning videos during the Google Meet or in class during hybrid. You have your live Google Meet link again, okay, third place that I post it, just so that you have it there for you at all times. We have the homework for the day, okay, it says English 8 homework. That's always how I start my homework assignments, and for today it'll be completing the Google form. And then at the bottom I always have a lesson recap, which is what I'm doing right now. This is the lesson recap. Some things to know about my class. I am super flexible, and I know that this is a new format for all of us. However, you are 8th graders, and I still expect you to turn your work in on time. It's a good habit and expectation to hold for yourself. All due dates can be found in Schoology, so it should be super straightforward of what you're going to be doing in my class. And almost all my work in class will be online this year, so you don't have to worry about picking up paper copies. Absences, just like any other school year, you're going to call in your absences to the school, but it also doesn't hurt to shoot me an email, and then I can help you out and get you set up. Again, all my materials are posted, so even if you are absent for a day, you have access to everything that happened in class or online during the day. And this is just a quick little thing that I just want all students to know. The most important thing to me is you this year. Okay, so from September to June, 100% my priority is you and making sure that you're taken care of. And I want all students to know that your voice is heard. I care deeply about your background and your experiences, who you are, what makes you happy, and then your growth as a learner and a person. So if you don't feel like you're being cared for in my class, please tell me, because I do care about each and every one of you. And I want you to have a really good experience this year, even if it's kind of a wacky year. So hopefully you'll feel cared for and taken care of in my class. All right, so all that being said, today's assignment is just completing a quick Google form. On this slide, I have laid out for you kind of the steps to get there. So in my daily Monday folder, you'll see English 8 homework, complete this Google form. When you click on that, you will see a link that says Monday 9/14 Google form homework. Okay, you can also find it in your Schoology calendar. So complete that Google form, and then you'll be good for the day. Here's your final reminder of the daily schedule, and I hope to see you tomorrow.